In the journey of life, there is one truth we often forget. Life lessons that we ignore are the fastest shortcut to suffering. We humans often feel that misery comes out of nowhere. We complain, blame circumstances, others, even God. But the reality, true suffering is not a coincidence. It is the result of a very simple choice, choosing not to learn from experience. Every wound, every failure, every tear, these are the best teachers in life. However, what hurts the most is not the wound itself, but our unwillingness to open our hearts and accept the lessons hidden within. Imagine someone who keeps touching a hot flame and complains about the pain. Will they heal? No. As long as they keep touching it and refuse to learn, the pain will continue to haunt them. The same goes for our lives. If you keep ignoring the lessons from failure, the pain will keep haunting and controlling your life. Many people are trapped in a vicious cycle of misery because they refuse to change. They are not brave enough to face the reality that they must change their mindset, habits, or even the people around them. They choose their comfort zone, even though that zone is actually a nest of suffering. This is a fact. Short-term comfort often results in long-term suffering. Never underestimate the small lessons that come in the form of failure or disappointment. Because those lessons are stepping stones to move further, stronger, and wiser. You may not realize it yet, but every problem you face today is shaping the best version of yourself in the future. Always remember, pain is a teacher, not an enemy. When you feel pain, it is a sign that something must change. Not to bring you down, but to build you up. Pain is life's alarm clock waking you up from a long sleep. Don't close your ears to that alarm. Don't ignore the signs life gives you. Taking responsibility is the key to true freedom. Many people spend their lives blaming others, the past, or circumstances. But you must know, only when you take control of your own life can you start designing the future you want. Every second you spend blaming is a second lost to grow. When you stop being a victim, that's when you begin to become a winner. Forgiving yourself is the first step to truly learning. No one is perfect. No life path is smooth. Many mistakes we've made are part of the learning process. Don't let shame and regret hold your steps back. Never be afraid to fail. Failure is not the end of everything. In fact, failure is a sign that you are brave enough to try. It's better to fail in effort than to fail in regret for never having tried. Imagine your life as a book. Each chapter contains a lesson. If you choose to skip one chapter, you will lose the context of the entire story. If you ignore the lesson from this chapter, the next will be difficult and filled with the same mistakes. Happiness is not something you find, but something you create. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to be happy. From now on, choose to be happy. Choose to learn. Choose to grow. Never give up on yourself. You are stronger than you think. You are more valuable than the mistakes you've made. You are more meaningful than the past you want to forget. Life is short, and every moment is an opportunity to become better. Don't waste that chance by ignoring the lessons life gives you. Don't let misery be your destiny. If you can choose another path, the path of learning and victory. Now, ask yourself, do I want to keep living in the same misery, or am I ready to rise, learn, and become a stronger person? If you truly want to break free from the cycle of sadness, start by opening your heart and mind. Be brave to face reality and turn your pain into a burning strength within you. This is not about who is the strongest or the greatest. It's about who is most willing to learn and rise from their failures. Be that person. Be a fighter who is not afraid to be hurt but always ready to grow. Life is the best teacher, but only for those brave enough to learn. If you ignore life's lessons, you have chosen the fastest path to suffering. But if you open your eyes, heart, and mind, that suffering will turn into an extraordinary success story. Don't wait any longer. Start today. Learn from your mistakes, take responsibility for your life, and dare to move forward. You have that power within you. You have that opportunity in front of you. Always remember, ignoring life lessons is the fastest way to misery, but embracing them is the only path to a life full of victory and true happiness.